I think a lot of people on social media come and, you know, open their mouth about other people's lives, and they don't look directly at themselves before they speak on certain things. You know, there'll be women who sell their bodies and then talk shit about women who have sold their bodies. It doesn't make any sense. I feel like you're allowed to talk about a lot of things, but if you're actively have done something to that extent or have been around that or support that, I don't think you should be speaking. I also think it's a little silly to make fun of single mothers and stuff like that if you're actively dating them or have been with somebody who has multiple baby fathers. Again, y'all, I think people misconstrue my videos. There's nothing wrong with having multiple baby fathers. No one ever said that. It's just you can't sit here and critique people on things that you are accepting in your life. It's the same way a lot of those men on those podcasts, they talk shit about all these 304s, but yet every single person that's literally on their podcast is a 304. And then when you see them out with those girls making out and all this stuff, or their cheating scandals, it's always a OF girl. So it's like, why even talk about that? A lot of the times I start thinking that people, they say stuff so much that it's like a little form of projection. It's like, either have you done that or do you want to be with that? Because it's like, I don't know, it's getting to a point where maybe some people should just stop talking about these things. There's a big reason why I wanted out of this space, y'all. And I don't mean like advocating for men. I just didn't want to go back and forth with people. It seems so stupid, and I don't do that in my daily life. And look at all the drama and extra shit it causes. It's just fucking, it's annoying, y'all. But
do you think your wife is a charity case?
By taking care of children who weren't mine, was I doing a good thing? Whose fathers abandoned them? Was I doing a good thing?
Yeah, you're doing a good thing.
Oh, okay. Well then, Chuck, why did you use that as a form of personal attack on me? Even though you think I'm a good person doing a good thing.
I'm convincing you of my worldview.
You're very convincing, Chuck.
Under my worldview,
I'm a good person.
You can marry your wife and no one would judge you. And you can raise the children that aren't yours and no one would judge you.
No, they would still judge me, Chuck.
Under your worldview, that would not be so. Christian nationalists,
yeah, what about
isn't
it?
even acceptable.
Do you understand what Christianity is? Do you think
yes,
that?
I was
do you
raised
think,
Christian. Were you?
Yeah, I was.
Protestant.
Yes, I was.
Of course. See, this is.
You don't. I'm sorry.
Because the Protestant spirit is still in you.
Oh, it is.
It hasn't left, man.
Is the Catholic spirit still in you?
I wasn't raised Catholic.
Then what are you talking about?
I was raised Protestant.
Okay, you were raised Protestant?
Yeah.
So why would you fucking criticize me for that?
It's the thing that Protestants do when they convert to like Orthodox or Catholic is they get really into the idea of like.
Hey Chuck, can I ask you?
They get really into the idea of rules and
Chuck,
shit.
have you ever had an abortion?
No.
Never? Would you?
Yeah.
So you'd kill your own kids? Why am I going to take moral advice from you?
You don't have to.
I'm not
Why
going
would
to.
I take moral advice from you.
So all you're trying.
I think that you lie about your worldview.
Okay, which part am I lying about?
I think that you pretend to be a traditional Christian man, but what I see you doing
I've never said once
hate.
that I'm a traditionalist.
What I see you doing as someone who claims to be a Christian is spreading hate.
Okay.
I think that you.
All right, Chuck, fine. See, you got me. You got me. I'm a stepfather, Chuck. What did I do wrong? What did I even do wrong from my Christian worldview, Chuck, by being a stepfather and a good father to kids who needed one, Chuck? Can you tell me?
That's not what I was referring to.
No, it was what you were referring
because
to.
Being a stepfather is Christ-like.
What you were trying to do.
But Christian nationalists are not Christ-like. You are
Chuck,
not
what am I saying? What am I doing? What am I doing except taking care of people?
What you're doing is you are espousing to be a good Christian man, but what you do with your life is you don't help others. You sit around smoking cigarettes.
I thought I did. I thought you just commended me for helping others. Didn't I help children who weren't even mine, Chuck?
That's not what you do with your life.
Yes, it was what I did with my whole young life, my entire youth.
Your job is debating women who aren't formal debaters and literally mocking young women in
Chuck,
sex work.
do I only
That's
debate?
what you do.
Do I only debate women, or do I debate the best debaters in the world?
You sometimes do.
Yeah, so shut up.
If they let you.
And what have you done? And what have you done? What have you done?
I have a master's.
Yeah, you haven't done shit. You don't have a family. You've never taken care of another human being besides yourself. And on top of that, let's just point this out. You have not debated with those people because they think you're too fucking stupid to do so.
Well, yeah, I'm not someone that does debate for
No, it's not because of your debate skills, Chuck. It's because of your IQ skills.
I do it for fucking fun.
Well, the only thing that you could come up with this entire time after this nice, pleasant debate, it's true. I did say I think you're too stupid to understand my point.
Yeah, that's rude. So don't
but
be rude to me and I'll be fucking rude to you.
I would never have attempted to attack one of your family members.
You could do it.
I know, but I wouldn't, Chuck, because I'm a better person than you.
Oh, well, you wouldn't be able to because all of my family members are better people than you.
Well, I mean, but I'm a better person than you.
So Andrew Wilson has constantly been talking negatively about women and more so about baby mamas. And in this case, he's constantly been insinuating that black women are the ones that are constantly being baby mamas and kind of glorifying the state of being baby mamas. But then he has recently been exposed because, believe it or not, his very wife is a baby mama to 3 different different guys. Yes, 3 different guys. And after that was exposed, he could not hold back his emotions. He ended up having an outburst and breaking down before the camera or on live television. And that having been said, it's not that we are criticizing baby mamas, but we're just calling out. Why should somebody preach water and then end up drinking wine? Why should somebody criticize or talk negatively about baby mamas and taint the name of black women, while at the same time sleeping with one of these baby mamas? And in this case, surprisingly, this woman in question, Rachel Wilson, who has 3 different baby daddies, is not even a black woman. So many people went online reacting to this story, and I have put together some reactions of people reacting to these, exactly what has been going on. So brace yourself and let's watch these videos. And as we watch these videos, please let me know what your thoughts are concerning all this that's going on.
That shorty that said your wife has 3 baby daddies and has been married 3 different times is so player and so P, bruh. And the crazy thing about this whole shit is these red pill dudes consistently prove that they are not the kind of men that they say they are. They prove that they cannot uphold traditional masculinity and patriarchy like they think that they can. Because why is it that these red pill dudes consistently prove that they are not the kind of men that they say that they are? Andrew Tate, David Goggins, Andrew Wilson. They build platforms off of talking down on baby mamas and women that be showing their bodies, knowing damn well they are marrying and hunching on these women. They can't get enough of them. Matter of fact, they taking those kind of women away from the dudes that want them. Away from the dudes that would love and appreciate them. That shit is crazy. And I really wish I could feel bad for Andrew's wife, but like, she put herself and her children in this position. I feel bad for the kids that they have to grow up with a male role model that is as weak and dumb as this dude is. You know what I'm saying? But I don't feel bad for the wife because, like, again, when you're dealing with a dude like this, more than likely, he's going to show his hand. He's going to show who he is immediately. If not immediately, down the road, he's going to show you. And maybe this was a 180 for him. You're still staying with him, though. You're still subjecting your children to a dumbass individual like this on a daily basis. And an insecure man is a dangerous one, bruh. Because there's no telling what he's going to do.
I just saw some dude named Andrew Wilson crash out on this lady. And I went into a dive on the manosphere. What are y'all listening to? What are y'all listening to? Because this is not... Things like that are not conducive. Like, I knew people were listening to Andrew Tate, which I have no idea why. But, like, none of that stuff is good. Like, it's insidious, it's evil, it's... Why are y'all listening to this shit?
So your wife has 3 baby daddies and got divorced twice.
Why are we debating shit if that's who you wifed up, bro? I ain't gonna lie, she cooked you. So Andrew Wilson was challenged on his podcast, bro, and he got flamed. He got flamed so bad that the person that was like in the middle between them both started freaking out. He's like, oh shit. Now me, as a spectator, I know this has been trending on the fucking news and shit, but like, I'm giving my thoughts about it. Bro, if you have like a lot of slack on your end and you're trying to debate about something that's similar to what you're going through, I don't think you should say a word. It's like that one person that laughs when everybody's roasting each other and then they just look at you and just like, you're laughing too? What's up? And the thing that made it worse was like, he just started just getting mad. I'm like, bro, you're getting emotional and showing you lost. Bro, if you show that you get emotional, that's how you know you basically lost. You're done. You're donezo. And then he started getting at her. He said some random shit about her liking other women and stuff. And I'm like, bro, that ain't gonna touch what you went through. You wiped up a demon. She pretty much basically won the whole podcast over with that one. I'm not gonna lie to you. Because what can you do to say against that? Except just like calling her slurs and stuff. That's literally what happens. Like, you just get mad. And that's exactly what he did. He fell into her hand. It was literally like that one meme where the monkey is just like staring at the lion and the lion's just yelling at him. He's like, got rage baited to the T. It's an evil world we live in.
Yeah, and shout out to the white woman that told that red pillar, Andrew, your wife has 3 baby daddies and has been married twice before, so I don't think you're... He got so mad, so triggered, but the best thing he could come up with was, yeah, well, you lick schniz. You said it like you don't, Andrew. You don't lick schniz? Y'all both don't lick schniz? There's only one schniz licker in this room? Y'all can't bond over the fact that you both sometimes tweedle-diddle-dee on a little cootie bird, munch a little carpet? Come on now. How you gonna get mad when somebody states facts about your life back to you? They making an observation. Hey, so your wife has 3 baby daddies and 2 ex-husbands? Don't get mad. You must be insecure about it. You must not like that. You chose her though. That's your wife to have it to hold and all that. Don't get mad. Imagine somebody told me, hey Nate, your hairline's running away from you and your nose got a big booty. I'd be like, facts.
If you ain't living what you preaching, your best bet on this app to just keep your damn mouth closed, bro. Cause they done found out old Andrew Wilson wife done been married like 2 times and got 3 baby daddies, been married 3 times, 2 baby daddies. Something it's the opposite of what Andrew Wilson be preaching. That's what I know, bro, because he be on here dogging all these women for not being married to the man they got kids with and all this stuff, bro. And I ain't saying there's nothing wrong with being a stepdad if that's what you choose to do. You know, I mean, you know, for the people that want to do it, do it. But you can't turn around at the same time then talk mess about other women that ain't married to their baby daddy. You can't talk mess about them and then your wife ain't married to neither one of us. She got multiple baby daddies and you the one she married to, and you ain't neither one of the previous baby daddies. You see what I'm saying? Like, that's kind of hypocritical, bro. That's all I'm saying. So if you ain't actually living what you preaching, man, you better keep your mouth closed, bro. Cause when old girl brought that up about Andrew Wilson, that nigga got so bad, boy. He was on there, what he say? He said, you lick sneers. What? That nigga said, you lick sneers. What do that even mean, bro? I ain't never even heard of that. Then he started calling her a dyke. He started calling her a bull dyke. Oh, man, he called his wife. That nigga, hey, he got heated over that. But yeah, so if you ain't living what you preaching, keep your mouth closed, bro. Cause I'm telling you, the internet, they gonna find out about it. And they gonna call you out. And you're going to be looking crazy.
We have a 41-year-old podcaster with over 4 million subscribers on YouTube who's in the midst of a debate with a young woman who then says to him, your wife has 3 baby daddies that don't include you. And he immediately gets triggered and has a man tantrum that includes a meltdown where he commences to calling her a stupid bee, a dyke, shut your stupid bee mouth, because he is embarrassed that his wife has 3 baby daddies, the wife that he chose to marry. Then he storms off his own podcast and calls his wife, and then his wife commences to calling in to the podcast and starts to explain why she has 3 baby daddies and that she's been in 3 long-term relationships. Now, let's be clear. The issue is not necessarily that she has 3 baby daddies. I mean, there's 8 million stories in the naked city as to why a woman would have 3 baby daddies. Now, me personally, I don't have 3 baby daddies, but I don't judge. The real issue is that what Christian would talk to a woman like that? And why is that your go-to if you get triggered? Is to start calling a woman out of her name. And how do you talk to your wife? How do you talk to your wife? There was a point in which he told his wife to shut up when she called in. Not to mention that it goes against all of your Christian values and your talking points and how you call women promiscuous. You cannot regulate your emotions for 5 minutes. You turned into a man-child. It was a bad look. And there's nothing you can do to satisfy your audience after seeing that. Okay? So shut the hell up. All right, love you.
His wife has 3 baby daddies. That interaction was amazing, bro. I've never seen anything like it. What really doesn't sit right with me, though, is obviously she owned him, right? But immediately he went on the aggressive defensive. Like, he literally called her the D slur in his efforts to be like, oh, actually, I don't have any problems with that at all. That's not promiscuous. And it's like, if you didn't think that was promiscuous, if you didn't think it was a problem, you wouldn't have responded with so much gusto. Like, if it was genuinely something that he didn't mind, he would be like, oh, like, what do you mean? Like, why would you say that? Instead of completely melting down. And that's how I feel like all those body count people are, not gonna lie. Like, they're gonna shame people, particularly women with high body counts, but not only is there always someone that they would break that rule for, but they're also gonna somehow pretend it's not the rule being broken. And look, if you wanna sit here and tell me that a woman having 3 baby daddies isn't technically promiscuous or is less promiscuous than someone like having a reputation for sleeping around but not having kids, okay, fine. If I give you that, what I feel like you can't argue is them having 3 baby daddies is less of a deterrent than them having slept around with like 10, 20, 30 people. Because what I always hear from these people, they're like, oh my gosh, these people, they had access to this person. You know, you can't sleep with that many people because all these people had access to you. You lose your value. Bro, she's tied in with 3 other human beings for life. Like personally, I feel like someone looking at, you know, your girl and being like, man, I put a baby inside her is much more offensive than someone being like, oh yeah, I hit that one time. Or I hit that a few times. You know what I'm saying? That's why this whole like new like purity culture, like I don't believe that these people actually mean it. And look, I have no problem with single mothers or promiscuous women or anything of the sort. But I'm just saying, if you're gonna build like parts of your personality and parts of your take off being mad at women for making personal decisions that don't really involve you in that particular way, and then your wife has 3 baby daddies, it absolutely is